invite you guys just to start group discussion. Any one of you.
If we really want to reduce terrorism, first of all we have to work on many organizations as Al-Qaeda, Taliban, which are working in a large way to increase the terrorism in all over the world. This is the big problem, and all over have to work in this way we can easily reduce this type of problem.
Yeah, I agree with you, and as we have seen, our government is doing many works. As we have seen, our Prime Minister gave full rights to decrease the terrorism.
Not only one country can do, all over the world to do in this area.
Yes, exactly. All over the world should be the common tool fight against the terrorism. As Nuriya, the great person said that firstly we should work on our home. Firstly, we should work on our India. How many sleeper cells are working in our India? Firstly, we should be think about that. Then we should go for out.
First of all, we have to educate the person, and due to the proper guidance and education, this problem can be solved.
Yeah. As we know that India is facing two types of the terrorism. As we know, first is Naxalist. Naxalist is who followed Maoist ideology. As we see, Naxalist yesterday killed a CRPF deputy commandant, which is very bad news for us. And also, that second type of terrorism we have seen in like Jammu Kashmir, and also like Uri attack 26/11 is this kind of terrorism where a country supported any group for to distract other countries' economy, and also to other countries' unsatisfied government to disrupt all these problems.
Terrorism is also spreading in our country due to lack of unemployment and education. Many persons of our country also added to the terrorism organization for the money. It is very bad. We should try to improve ourselves. Then our country become free from terrorism, and then also all over the world become free from the terrorism.
The main reason of increase the terrorism is that mislead of the political leaders and some person who wants to achieve by the evils, who want to achieve the powers by the using of evils. This is the main reason. But in my opinion, that we are humans, we are to take the same imperative, we are use our mentality that what is a good and what is a wrong. We should not promote the wrong doing work which is not good for our country and the society.
As we know that we should follow zero tolerance policy, where a country will not support and accept any type of terrorism. As we know that Israel followed it, and they succeed in terms of terrorism, because many terrorist attacks are happening day by day, but no one can harm the morality and independence of their country.
In my opinion, if you want to reduce terrorism, first of all, people should be educated and make a good manner person and understand the disadvantage of terrorism.
Terrorism is due to
Yeah, terrorism in our country, there are our CRPS and our army personnel are doing a lot of work. As we know that in this time the all-out mission are going on, just because of the clear the all terrorism attacks, and our RAWs and intelligence communities are doing a lot of work to improve the condition of it. And if we talk about the problem of the all over the world, there are many other organizations who is going on in over the all over the world. We should talk to them to punish the country who is increasing this attack.
Technology is increasing day by day. Due to technology, we can reduce the terrorism and the radar system, any other system which improve, which track any terrorism position and prevent from in our borders, and our army and our BSF are also have a technology and many more things, and they are free from attack in all over beside the country. This is the main thing to reduce the terrorism.
Recently, a case was found in Nigeria in which a group of terrorists killed 110 people of the laborer, which is the very disappointing for our country and all over the world. To reduce this type of problem all over the world, work on this.
I think our government and also whole world should stand against it, because as we know in France, a person can be killed by some religious views. Religious views can be solved by stand and
by discussion.
But people cannot be killed by for any conservative views.
Our government is also doing a lot of work to remove the terrorism. Few years before, Uri and Balakot surgical strike was held by the of our government, and the results are that they killed many of terrorism in Pakistan.
If we want to reduce the terrorism, first of all, we should have to decrease the unemployment, and we should have to change our education system so that the coming generation can know what is wrong and what is bad for them, and we should have to change the mentality, because we are following our gurus and maulanas blindly.
If we want to reduce the terrorism, we should also make good relationship between Pakistan and India.
And we should also be the dissatisfaction laws. We should be look after them. The whole person is not making the law and law facilities which the government is giving to us. So we should be also clear to all matters that our countrymen are really happy with us or not.
But some people and some group of people cannot pressurize our government to change the democratic rules of India.
Law.
As my friend said that we have to improve the relations with Pakistan, I totally disagree with, because improving the relation is not the solution of the problem.
It is solution, but we should be think about that. Firstly, Pakistan should be in a right manner.
Yeah.
Then we can be clear all the relationship with Pakistan.
Yes, I agree with my friends that he said that what Pakistan wants to decrease the terrorism, and it is a matter that our country wants, and there are lots of countries who wants to decrease the terrorism, and it is necessary. And but what the other country and who are producer of the these activities, they are wants to decrease it.
I would like to say that terrorism is also generated from world politics. We have seen in 2001 Russia attacked on Afghanistan, but Pakistan and America supported Taliban group, which is today we are seeing Taliban are attacking innocent people and himself our brothers. So we cannot say that everyone can. Politics is the very bad thing. Government and also world should against the terrorism.
Yes, I agree with my friend. As my friend said, Pakistan government has also come to with against terrorism.
As we know that in this time, China is also doing a lot of bad work to our country. There's a Chinese army attack in our soldiers in a territory of our India. That's the reason it is also a matter of just we should be also talk to them that if we are finding a safe place to live, we should be the common to attack fight against the terror.
But I think, my friend, I am not agree with you, because if any country attack on any country, this is not terrorism. Terrorism means something that which is attack on innocent people, and for any region, but without any reason. But in China case,
okay, let us have conclusion. Let us have conclusion now, sir. Everyone, please conclude it only.
As we know that the terrorism attack is very bad work, and terror is very bad for us and for the growing of our any country. And if we talk about that, to decrease the terror, we should be firstly educated. Firstly, we should be dissatisfaction law should be removed from which the where the countryman is not satisfied that law, we should remove them. And firstly, we should give the employment to the person. That person will be grow. I think his bad thoughts and bad thinking will be less. Thank you.
Empty margin, evil vessels.
if we really want to reduce this type of problem, we have to make some campaign which can make proper awareness among the people that what is wrong and what is right. In this way, we can do something to reduce terrorism.
If we want to reduce the terrorism, first of all, we should have to provide quality education and reduce the unemployment.
First, I want to self educated and that's it.
I want to say that if our country want to remove terrorism, our country should educate people, and proper guidance and proper education can do this.
According to my opinion, to reduce the terrorism, we should educate our people, and we should educate our people and say that think about what is wrong and what is right. Our government also doing his best against the terrorism, and it is the good thing to decrease the terrorism.
I would like to say that terrorism is the big problem of our world. So all countries should then work to reduce the terrorism, and people should be well educated and develop a good manner of behavior.
At last, I would like to conclude: terrorism is a very major problem. A very major problem for all over the world. It should be reduced hurriedly because it affects millions of people, and it affects the economy of the country.
At conclusion, I would say terrorism is a big problem of our world. Whole world should against it, but government also should ban NGOs who are doing money laundering and many types of this type of work. So terrorism has been removed.
In last, I conclude that our government do very well to decrease the terrorism, and it is our responsibility that we are not distrust wrong path, and it is our also responsibility that we support the government and make our country good and decrease all that evil and face it boldly.